How's it going? My name is Matt, and it has been nearly 3 months since I stopped steadily uploading stock speedrun videos. That is because I wanted to integrate some kind of weighted choosing mechanism into my dashboard here, which you can now learn more about in the video description. It took so long because it ended up being much harder than I thought it would be, but I eventually got it done, and shout out to the devs over at socialsentiment.io for helping me with the integration. So, how am I choosing to celebrate the completion of my new dashboard here? It is by not using the new features at all and instead doing requests that had been piling up. Bummer, I know, but I really wanted to get these requests, get to them because they were revisits of companies that I did speedruns for over a year ago during the original series. Next up is this one, Grindrod shipping. Grindrod? I actually never quite learned how to pronounce it. I'm going to say Grindrod. Grindrod? You know what? I don't know. I'm probably going to be switching back and forth during the course of this, but this was requested by Abdul Hamid 4 months ago. I am terribly sorry that it took me so long to get around to looking at this again, Abdul. When I looked at it the first time, I wasn't terribly impressed with the company. Hence why I gave it a hold on the face of it. On the face of it, I thought the earnings were terrible, and I was looking at it at the height of the supply chain panic, but I was somewhat swayed by a large amount of insider buying and recent large jumps in price. But by recent, I mean when I did the original one. Excuse me. Even though I wasn't able to clearly identify the reason behind those jumps. It was at about $6 then. So let's take a look at how it's been since then and what happened and how's it, how's it going? So I'm going to go back to here. I am going to put in GRIN and let's see what's up with this company. Oh, whoops, wait. Okay, sorry, didn't have my settings right. There we go. Okay, let's go. Holy shit. Okay, so so like I said, it was at $6 when I saw it. It is now at, so that was where you're around here. I think I saw it after like this jump and this jump. Like when I say it jumped, when I say there was insider buying and it jumped, I probably meant like this jump. You know, I'm gonna make this chart big. Go with 2 years, yeah. I looked at it at around here, and it was probably this little jump and this little jump that I saw. But it has gone on a tear since then. Holy crap. Okay. So what has happened to, so obviously the hold call probably should have been a buy. But what has happened to, there's something else I'm noticing is that they've started paying dividends. That didn't used to be the case. They've started paying dividends, which means they probably have positive earnings now. I know that one thing that I noticed back when I did the original speedrun was that it seems like they're on the road to profitability, because what I was saying, I was saying that the earnings looked terrible. On the face of it, this seemed like a loser company. The earnings looked terrible. But in 2021, they somehow seem to have turned that around in humongous fashion. So it's probably a good thing I noticed those insider buys. Otherwise I would have gone as a hard sell for this. So I saved myself from a fate that's that embarrassing. And okay, I should start reading. So let's see. So what has been happening to? Man, I'm kind of tied between taking a look at what's been happening to it recently, and what has been happening to it since then, because I want to know how it ended up with that massive 2021. Can I see the earnings report here? Outplace of the transportation after stock overvalued right now. Balances its third quarter results. Actually, if I break it down by quarter, well, actually I can't see 2021 broken down by quarter the way. Actually, maybe I can. Looks fantastic. Yeah, you know what? I want to start by going backwards. I want to take a look at the third quarter of 2022. Third quarter financial results for 3 months. Blah blah. Oh, this is the announcement of the announcement. I hate those. Announces date, stock moves. Kind of shareholder majority. It's insiders. I'm pretty sure that's something I noticed, that there were a lot of insider buying. Unaudited financial results. Ooh, wow! They did share repurchases too. Now that they're finally making money, they're like, what are we going to do with all this money? Let's buy back some of these shares we sold, these losers. Repurchase shares were acquired at an average price of $15.20, which is almost 3 times as much as it was when I first looked at it. Holy crap. Maritime transportation services predominantly in the dry revenues, gross profit, which is something they've never had before. I want to know what can be attributed to that profit. Why do they have profit all of a sudden? I don't think I'm going to be able to figure that out though. Charity purchase. Momentum will love Grindrod. Yeah, I agree. Date, Q4 earnings. Let's see. The next thing, I'm just kind of, the next thing I probably should look for is Q4 earnings, but I kind of want to see if there's anything here that I might want to check out in the meantime. Outpace, time to buy. Momentum stocks, blah, 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 blah. Did I miss it? Did I miss the article for fourth quarter? I want to see full year, too. What the hell? Where is it? Jeez, look at all these articles for strong buy and value stocks. Dang. Actually, you know, I want to know when they announce the dividend. I want to search for dividend. Declares dividend. Yeah, that was earlier this year. At Q2. Declares dividend. Wow. Wait a minute. No. No, I think it was just them announcing for the quarter. No, I want to know when it was first announced they started giving out dividends. Okay, I don't know, because I'm pretty sure they weren't giving out dividends when I looked at it. No, that's second. Although I'll take a look at this too, but I still want to see fourth quarter and full year. Announces date for its fourth quarter. Or 3 months ended to... No. Okay, look. What, am I missing something? Announces date for its first quarter, 2020. Oh, no, wait, I'm sorry. I misread that. Alright, you know what? I feel like I'm wasting too much time looking at this. So, I don't think... Well, you know what? Maybe it doesn't matter all that much. All I know is that they weren't profitable. They seemed like garbage, but now they are profitable. They've turned things around, which is very, very nice. And it makes sense why the stock has rocketed since then, because they went from garbage to not garbage. And that's typically how a stock reacts to that. Question is it a buy right now? Can they continue to outdo, well, themselves? They are bumping up potentially against their own success now. Even on Friday, they did well. Not bad for the past month either. While things have been tanking, this has remained fairly steady. Got hit a little bit during the first downturn, but everyone bought it back, apparently thinking, wow, this actually, you know, why are people selling this? This is a good company, so people bought it back. Very interesting. I am very impressed with how the price has held over the past month. September was extremely rough. Dividend is very good. Let's see, why did it blast higher by 17% on August 29th? Buyout proposal, really? Taylor Maritime Investments has submitted a non-binding indicative offer to acquire the company for $26 per share. Very interesting. It's kind of weird. There's been no news since then on that. Let's see what the geniuses in the conversation section have to say. Is there really nobody talking in here? No, that can't be. This seems like something that should be extremely... Okay, there we go. Is this the filing? What is this? Private and confidential. Oh shit! Should I be looking at this? Oh! Did I accidentally hack into government servers? I mean, I know I'm good. I didn't think I was that good. Non-binding indicative proposal. Oh, this is the proposal. Proposed transaction. Our proposed transaction is structured by way of takeover for cash voluntary. Blah, 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 blah. We want your company. So this is the proposal, and I'm guessing that they haven't gotten an answer yet. I bet that everyone is trying to speculate as to whether or not they'll take it. Wow, this stock is a letdown? What are you talking about? This stock has done nothing but create value for investors over the past year. Very impressive. I like what I'm seeing. Take off today. Happy that Mark? Oh my goodness. So I am liking what I'm seeing. Let's see. What do I want to look up? You know what? I haven't seen. I want to see. Grindrod shipping 2021 year results. Second quarter and first half. No, that's not what I want to see. That's also not what I was promised. For the 3 months ended July, and no. Oh, jeez. Are you serious? Bunch of fancy nerd numbers. No. First half of the year ending. No. For its 2021 profits. Is it discontinues its tanker business? Maybe that did it. Maybe its tanker business was... You know what? I remember looking at it last year, and there was something about it selling off boats or selling off assets. Maybe it got rid of its tanker business, and that's what allowed it to finally be profitable. It went all in on, you know, dry material shipping and got rid of its tankers. Completed the plan to discontinue the tanker business during December 2021 and has presented the tanker business as a discontinued operation. Group is now focused on dry bulk business. Prior period figures have been reclassified for the presentation of the tanker business as a discontinued operation. It would be nice to know why they suddenly have profitability, but in absence of anything that I can see, I'm going to assume that it has to do with the discontinuation of the tanker business. But you can also say, well, you know, it didn't happen until December 2021. Well, that's when they completed the plan. It's probably been in the works for years, and they may have seen the positive effects from it for a year, 2 years now. That's very possible. Returns to profit after ditching tanker fleet. Free from its tankers and now focused exclusively on bulk, Grindrod Shipping staged a turnaround in its fortunes for its 2021 fiscal year. I need a subscription to read this story. You can go fuck yourself. Trade wins, stupid piece of shit. So yeah, I think that's why. Very impressive, very impressive turnaround. I can see now why all those insiders were buying, why they were selling off a bunch of boats. And I am very glad that I gave them the benefit of the doubt because of those two things back in 2021 and gave them a hold instead of just a hard sell. I am very impressed by how they have turned around this company. And I see no reason why... Sorry, I'm trying to think of how to structure this sentence. I see no reason why it can't continue to run. It may get hit with downward pressure because the entire market has downward pressure right now. But just the fact that it is getting acquisition offers makes it seem like it deserves a gold star in its homework, you know? And makes it seem like a good company. I'm kind of wondering if they can increase these revenues and earnings. I wonder what happened in quarter one. Seemed kind of a blip. Like if you take out quarter one from this chart, then you can see a natural increase from quarter three to quarter four and then quarter two. But if you take, but I don't know what happened in quarter one. So maybe quarter one was a anomaly. And this steady increase from 3, 4 to 2 is what you would normally see. But I guess we'll see that when it comes to 3. Quarter 3 results haven't been announced yet, right? No. Quarter 3 even over? No, I think it just ended, yeah. Yeah, I am very impressed. I am very impressed. You can say that GRIN has me grinning. Okay, yeah, that was terrible. I'm sorry. Yes, I am very impressed with how they turned this business around. And it seems like they have at least somewhat, maybe, a trajectory to continue to increase that business in the future. I kind of wish I'd given it a buy back when I reviewed it last year. And you know what? I'm not going to make that mistake again. So I'm going to give it a buy. And it's kind of weird. You would think that there would be a lot of chatter about this company, but apparently there isn't. Because there is no rating that I was able to get. Again, this message shows up. So the integration works now where I get the activity on the stock, how much has it been talked about, and I get the general sentiment of the talks. But if there is no activity, then there is no sentiment. And if there is no sentiment, this is the message that I print now. So it's kind of weird that no one is talking about this. I feel like this company should be talked about a lot more. That's kind of disappointing. That is extremely disappointing. I mean, I guess there's nothing you can do. You know, everyone's scrambling around right now, just trying to maintain what little wealth they have left. So it makes sense that they're not focusing in on GRIN, but I feel like they should. I feel like they should, because when the turnaround happens, I don't know when it's going to happen, but it will happen. But when it happens, and we enter a bull market again, this thing might take off. This thing might take off, because it's going to be a good company in a good market. Right now it's a good company in a bad market, so it's kind of hard to tell what the fair valuation is. And I know fair valuation is a weird term because, like, oh, well, you could say that whatever someone is willing to buy is a fair valuation. It's like, yeah, I get it. Okay, whatever, nerd. But you kind of get my point, where it's a good company in a bad market, but when it's a good company in a good market, holy shit. Ba-bam! Bang! Zoom! Straight to the moon! Alright, that's enough. I'll catch you in the next one.